Hey everybody, this is Barrie with another unboxing video. This one is a Kickstarter that I just received, and let's just make sure my camera's not shaking too much. And it's called My Father's Work by Renegade Game Studios. And I've already opened it just to make sure everything is there because I've purchased some games in the past recently that was actually missing a component or two, and I had to write to the publisher of the game and they sent me the item. So I really didn't want to do a true unboxing. I haven't played it yet. The app is not available yet. I received this a couple of days ago, which was Sunday, May 30th. So 2022. So just in case you're watching, there's a year for you. So basically, I'm going to open up this box and show you. Now this includes some components that may not be once this game goes live for retail, because there was some stretch goals involved, some upgrades involved. So that comes with a Kickstarter. So let's open up this. I like the artwork on the box. Put that to the side, not on the floor. So it comes with a nice instruction booklet, which I have noted everything was here. I've read through some of the rules. I've watched through a demo playthrough of a prototype version, and I like the way this game sounds and I like the way it plays. It is a worker placement game, competitive, app driven. It is a bit, lots of text to read, but easy to go through and very understandable instructions, clear. So that's the instruction booklet, and on the back it has an icon guide. So as a reference, you can just keep this on the table while playing. Here, this is the book. It says Village Chronicle, and basically there's in the Kickstarter version there are 3 different scenarios that you can go. I believe the retail box will only come with 1. So these are double-sided map tiles, which will be basically where you will be doing most of your gameplay. So there are a lot of them. 3 different scenarios are included in here. This here is the insanity track. So, yep, I like going insane. There you go. I love games that include this. The board. This board is put together in a jigsaw type format. So I haven't set it up yet, so I'll make sure I'll set that up and give you guys a nice little image of that. And you can see that there's a lot of pieces to the board. These are the individual player board pieces, and this is where we will be tracking our stored experiments. You can store the experiments over here, your quarters, and so forth. And it is, I can see if you can see this, is that you can put the pieces of the components of the game inside and it won't move around on you, because nothing worse than that, having stuff move around you. It is a 2 to 4 player game. Takes about 180 minutes according to the box, and more to play each game. I would think that it would take a little longer considering a learning curve for the game. Now here's where the good part comes. I love storage trays. I like this so much because everything in the box, I've already punched them out. Here are the punch outs, and everything fits back into the box. there's nothing more frustrating than getting a game with a lot of punch outs that don't fit back into the box. And I have to buy another separate storage container just to store it and label it whatever game it is. Because everything does not go back into the storage box, the box it came in. So let's take a look. So here we have the minis. And I'm not sure if this storage comes with the retail or not. It would be great, or maybe it'll be sold separately. I don't know. But yes, there are miniatures, and these guys look really, really good. Let's take a close-up look at that. So yeah, so she's very nicely dressed. I don't paint minis, so they're going to stay this way. You have your cards, and like I said, the punch outs will fit somewhere. And you can see that we have slots for almost everything in this game, which is great. So these are the symbols. So it's like a reference card, front and back, stating how the round goes, end of the round, start of the round. So each player will get one of these as a reference card. So that's one storage tray. And these are bases. And there are different size bases. Yep, I drop stuff everywhere. I will pick that up in a bit. So depending on what the person type is, so whether they're a housewife, you're playing yourself, your spouse, a caretaker, or a servant, depends on the base. And obviously each player picks their color. So then we have another storage tray. This is where the upgrades come into play. We have real coins for currency. We have real metal gears. The upgrade was from wood to acrylic cubes, and also the upgrade, I'm not going to drop this, is from, I would guess, plastic to glass bottles, and the corks are removable. So you can actually literally put things down in there. I was planning on putting the little cubes down in there as I play. You have your animals, and it's just an assortment of animals, very nicely made. They're thick, so they're not going to wear. And these aren't stick. They don't have stickers. It's actually printed on to the actual images. So we have our bodies. They come in three different coffins. So this is cute. More currency, which is metal. I believe upgraded from cardboard punch outs. And it came with its storage case, which is awesome. I've already set it up. Again, this is part of a Kickstarter, so basically I don't know if it comes with the cost of disease. I don't know if this is the one that will come into the retail version, but we have one. And there are components in each box to go with the gameplay, and 2 to 4 players, 180 minutes. And you will use these said components with whatever variation you're playing of the game. Here's another one, Fear of the Unknown, which I'm looking forward to that, just from the title alone. Time of War, looking forward to that. Here are the punch outs. Oh, that's a whole big tray. Didn't know that. Okay, so here's a card storage tray. And these are cards that we will be playing and using throughout the game. So we have what is this? Oh, these are maladjustment cards. So when you don't, I forgot how you get the maladjustment cards from the instruction booklet, but anyhow, you'll have experiments A, B, and C, and you'll have some categories where your main objective, let's see if I can find them. No, these are all A's. So you have experiments A's, B's, and C's, and you have these are them, and you will have a main objective. So you may want to be like a creature, or immortality, love potion, time machine, a giant spider, chariot, which is very interesting. The artwork is very good on these cards. The cards are made out of something very durable. I don't find them to bend, but then I'm very good at keeping my games in proper condition for play. And obviously these are the cards you would deal with, and then you will see at the top corner, you need to, in order to finish your father's work, which is one of these cards will be dealt out randomly, you will need one experiment of A, 2 of B, and 3 of C in order, and all of these cost components in order to gain the value of VPs at the end of the game. Obviously, the player with the most VPs wins. So this is very interesting, and I like the fact that in this game you gain either 2 sanity and 2 creepy, and being creepy is not a good thing, but I don't know when it would be a good thing, but hey, I like it. There is a creepy track that you keep track of, and then this came in the box, and I didn't realize this was all one big piece, but I guess you would sit this out on the table as you played, and basically these are the punch outs. These are the vanity items that each player will be able to obtain. And then you have these items, which go scale on 1 to 3, and they give you like bonus stuff. Like this one here is Modern Art Gallery. After completing an A or a B experiment, regain 1 sanity, and it costs 3 coins to do so. So you gain 1 sanity after you do this. So I would believe this is a one-time purchase. This is how much the card actually initially costs. And so this is now a benefit for you for the rest of the game. So every time you complete an experiment, you will regain 1 sanity, which is a good thing. So this is a nice storage tray system. So I will not open the boxes because, I like a surprise when I play. So I might have a playthrough soon. I'm not sure when. I want to play a few rounds of this before I do so. That way I can have a really good, clean playthrough. And as you can tell, everything goes right back into the box. Let me get the lid off the floor. So I can put this back down in there. And we're going to put this here. Everything goes back in here in a certain way. And see, now I'm having difficulties putting this back in there. Okay. So let's move this aside for a second. And let's see if I can figure out how the board is set up. So we have this. It would help if I read the instructions on how to set the board up. So that's the top. That's the bottom. And that goes there. And then this fits nice and neatly in there. And basically when you're playing the game, and I will have a setup video, is you would open up to a certain page and you would place the book just as so. And that is the game setup. And then you'll pull out your figurines and you'll set up your vanity items along here and any of those other items that we have to shuffle. The game is also played over 3 complete rounds, which are called generations. And you have generation 1, 2, and 3. Each generation consists of 3 different rounds, early, middle, and late. And depending on what happens, you will reference back and forth to the app. And I'm looking forward for the app to be up and running very soon. But yes, I don't know when this is going to hit retail, but again, I'm looking forward to this. So I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. Share this one with everybody else. I will do gameplays, and happy gaming. Bye now.